Today's youth are growing up in a world much different from that of the previous generations. The structure and patterns of family life have changed dramatically. A local nonprofit has made their job to see that children have a place where they are physically and emotionally safe in a caring environment. We will hear more about them and the fundraiser that they are putting on coming up on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Lauren Lingell, and joining me in studio, we have the CEO of Boys and Girls Clubs Polk County, Steve Giordano. Steve, it's great to have you back.
Thank you so much for having us.
And next to him, we have Curtis Reddick. He is the area director for Boys and Girls Club of Polk County.
Thank you.
So we got the team. We got the boys in the house. So tell me something. You've been doing a lot of work this past, almost a year?
It is a year now, yes.
Okay, so you getting in there, shaking it up, bringing it together in the bear hug, and
Yeah, we've been very, very fortunate. We have such skilled people who have been devoted their lives to kids. People like Curtis who have been with our organization for decades, who live this. They know what to do. They don't need me to tell them what to do, how to take care of kids, how to transform their lives. They do that beautifully without us. So administratively, our job is to facilitate the wishes of the community and put a board together that can support the efforts of hardworking people like Curtis. And I would say that's what we've spent the last 12 months doing, just building the resource development to be able to enable all the good work that's done here.
Exactly. So if you have all these wonderful people and all of these really great intentions and skilled, hands-on educators and really teachers, life teachers, you have to have the funds to back it.
You do, but it's not. I would say they're teachers. I would say they're mentors. There's a, as you said in your opening, there's a generation of kids that don't have some of the teachers or mentors that we've had, whether it be coaches or parents in some cases. And when you see the interaction between our leaders and these kids and how transformative it is for their lives, you have no doubt that this mission that I've now been a part of for a year was absolutely the right choice. Coming from a business where we're securing commodities. This is a much more precious cargo that we carry.
No kidding. So Curtis, how long have you been with the Boys and Girls Club?
This year will make 21 years. I've been blessed, truly. I've been in a position to help kids, love on them, and a lot of times discipline them.
Yeah.
To try to get them to see things the right way. As Steve mentioned, sometimes our kids need that extra hand, whether it be on the top side or even sometimes on the bottom side,
right.
Literally speaking. But again, we're in the business of transforming lives, and Steve coming aboard has really helped us, take that to the next level. 2020 is expected to be a blowout year for the Boys and Girls Club of Polk County.
Well, I'm really excited to see what you continue to do. I know it's really been sort of a year of moving parts and coming together and administratively constructing, kind of like the best team for getting the mission accomplished.
Well, then there's a vision. You've got to start with what is it that we're trying to accomplish. We're here because the community decided it was important to have us here. And there's 684,000 people in Polk County. There's probably 55,000 at-risk kids right now. We serve 2,000 a year. And so we got together and we said, what would be meaningful? What could be transformative to Polk County? We said, 10,000 kids. If we could reach 10,000 kids, that could maybe move a community. That could maybe, get us to shift into a higher place, which is our goal. So that's been our vision. The board has not only adopted that vision, but adopted a budget and a strategic plan that embraces that vision. And we have not only plans to build more clubs, but also to refurbish our existing clubs to give our kids a better experience. Here in Bartow, we're looking at opening up a club at Gibbon Street Elementary. And that could happen as soon as summer. So we're on the move, as Curtis said. We see 10,000 kids, and we know they need our help, and the community wants us to do it, so we're heading to that goal.
So the 2020 blowout year. So is the serving 10,000 kids, is that the 2020 goal?
No, it's a 5-year goal.
Okay, it's a 5-year
goal.
goal.
So, realistically, we have a target of, maybe 20% increase per year. And so if we do that, we can get to 10,000 kids. But again, it's just a vision that helps us underscore the importance of the mission, which is it's about the kids. So, if it turns out to be 10,000, 12,000, or 9,000, we're just trying to help as many as we can get to.
So I'm going to go back to Curtis for a second. So you've been with the Boys and Girls Club 21 years, and I'm sure throughout that time period you've had quite a different, or few different roles. What is the area director's role?
Well, primarily, I'm in the role of just help managing all of our other clubs in West Polk County. We currently have 3 sites in West Polk County, which is Haines City, Lake Wells, and East Polk County. I apologize. East Polk County, Haines City, Lake Wells, and Winter Haven. And when you talk about those 3 communities, again, you're talking about 3 communities that wanted us to come in, that brought us in and said, look, we need a Boys and Girls Club. And so we've been in those communities, and we've done the job of help keeping kids safe, first of all, job number 1, and trying to help transform their lives in the process.
And is there a particular set of kids that usually comes to see you? I don't want to put them I don't want to pigeonhole them into calling them high risk, but typically what types of kids are you getting in your club that you're able to work with? We
have kids from a sorted background, but I would say majority of our kids are disadvantaged. You get kids that are being raised by grandparents. There's a grandparent that walks into the club, 65 years old, from a hard day's work, picking up his 3 grandkids that he's raising. I mean, that's tough. And he needs us to help them get their homework done. He needs us to help provide them with a snack, and pretty soon a hot meal. And so those kinds of folks, single parents, moms who are working hard over at Disney, who need us to have a place for their kids till 6:30 in the evening so she can get there and pick them up. Also, one of our great parents that I've been involved with the last couple of weeks works at Florida Natural, and she's a hard-working parent, got 3 kids that she's raising by herself. I mean, those kind of parents we're serving.
So these kids are really just, your demographic is the kids of smart parents who know that they need the help of the Boys and Girls Club.
Exactly.
to make sure that their children have a full, well-rounded support system.
It is more than that, and Curtis can speak to it so much more eloquently than I can. I just know that from meeting some of these parents in the last year, they say things that surprise me. Like, it's not just that they don't have to worry about the kids after school. One parent said to me that her daughter and her, when they didn't have the Boys and Girls Club, the daughter would be working on homework late into the night, after dinner. Said now they get him. She's, already had a snack. She said, the homework is done. It's the power hour. It's the first thing we do. The homework is done. She said, all of a sudden I get time with my daughter. So here's a single mom working all day. She's got time with her daughter because of what he facilitates. That's really the magic of the mission.
That's beautiful. We can't do it all, but there are beautiful resources that can help us put it all together and make it work and come out on the other side in a really positive direction successfully. So that's really a beautiful thing you guys do.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
So there's another really beautiful thing that's happening on a really beautiful golf course, I hear. So tell me a little bit about your fundraiser coming up at the end of this month.
It is on the 24th. We're having For the Kids, F-O-R-E, but it was created 29 years ago, and it was just to spend a beautiful day out golfing, the proceeds going directly to our kids and helping them. So on the 24th, it's a shotgun start at 12 o'clock. You can go onto our website at www.bgcpolk.org and get yourself a twosome or a foursome. It's $175 per person, and sign up for a beautiful day of golf. And then we'll have a nice dinner afterwards. We'll have an awards ceremony. There'll be a silent auction, and every dollar you spend will benefit the kids of Polk County.
That's wonderful. So cart included? Or are you going to make these guys walk?
Nope, cart included, and there'll
These
be
guys and
refreshment
ladies.
on the course, and of course we'll have our kids out there helping you and reminding you why we're all out on that day.
Oh, fantastic. Maybe you could get a couple of them to help out with ball spotting, because I know I'll hook it a little left and it's like, oh, over in the rough, and I just don't know what to do about it.
We will also have a pro on one of the holes who will hit your ball for you.
Oh, nice.
Yes, for just a modest donation.
Tell me about the award ceremony. What are some of the awards that you'll be giving?
So we'll be giving the awards for the best golfers and the longest, closest to the pin, longest drive, and a few others. But there's also the benefit of just mixing with our fabulous board.
Oh,
Our
yeah.
board members will be at the event, and we have not only some of the most generous people in Polk County, but some of the most influential people in Polk County have joined our board and do a phenomenal job as volunteers, just giving of their time and their influence and just to hang out with them. It's been one of the best parts of my job, just meeting these people and saying to myself, my goodness, every day these people are volunteering. They make me feel inadequate for all the years that I didn't do as well as they are doing, because they all run their businesses, they all have things to do, they're all tremendously busy, and yet they're at every board meeting and they're at these events, and they'll be at this one. So just to hang out with those folks would be good.
How many people are on your board?
33.
33!
Yes.
And they all show up? That's awesome.
They do, and we're very selective. We go out. We have a committee that chooses and vets new members, and we have a process to go through. And so, getting on our board is not very easy. And so, we like to think we have the best and the brightest.
I am very excited about your upcoming event, and I look forward to hearing about the success you have with it.
Well, thanks for giving us this opportunity to talk about it. We hope to see you there.
Thank you, Lord.
Hey, I'll be in the rough. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you.
The Boys and Girls Club of Polk County invites you to bring your friends and join them for a day of excitement and fun in the For the Kids 29th Annual Golf Challenge, benefiting the Boys and Girls Clubs of Polk County. This year's tournament will be Friday, January 24th at the Country Club of Winter Haven. This year's format will be a 4-man scramble. The entry fee is $175 per person, and other sponsorships with perks are available, so get in on that. Entry includes box lunch, greens fee, cart and refreshments on the course, and post-party on the deck. Registration begins at 11 a.m., shotgun start at noon, and happy hour, dinner, and live auction following the tournament will begin at 5 p.m. For more information, you can give them a call at 863-686-1718, or you can look them up on the web at www.bgcpolk.org.